So the first thing we need to do today is fix a mistake I made previously. Somebody in the YouTube comments section caught it, and I'm glad they did, because if I had tried to figure out what mistake I had made later down the road when there's more objects in the game, it would have been far more complicated and taken a lot longer. But with so little going on, I noticed what I did pretty quickly. So you can see I've got 10 coins lined up here, right? 2 columns, 5 coins each, count them if you want, but whenever I go through the coins, I only come out with 5. Not 10, but 5. Why is that? Well, currently I've got it set that whenever Mario is overlapping a coin, it'll add 1 to the coin count. But if he's overlapping 2 coins at once, it's not checking for each coin, it's just checking, is Mario overlapping any coins at all whatsoever? So we need to change that to on collision, and that means this trigger will go off separately every single time Mario hits any coin. And that way he will get an accurate coin count no matter what speed he's going at. Thinking about coins, though, they don't really have much value without either a shop system or, for this game more appropriately, a lives system. And while I would like to add enemies, they don't really present much of a threat without a lives system. So I think what I really need to do next is kill Mario, which is surprisingly easy to do. We're going to start by adding a new global variable called lives. We're going to start it at, let's say, 3. So Mario has 3 lives, and anytime he falls off... Oh, what a conveniently placed coin. It's like I was ready for this. Let's say anytime he falls past 1152. So if the player compare y is greater than 1152, and you might think that that should be less than since Mario is going down, but Construct is weird that way. It likes to invert its y's from what I would think would be the more natural direction of them. And whenever Mario is below that point, we're going to restart the layout, and we're going to remove one of his lives. Subtract from lives 1. Let's see if that works first. See if the basic gist is there. And there you go. We've got the restart going, but we need an indicator for lives, the way we've got one for coins. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to keep track of how many lives the player has. Again, I don't want the player to have to keep track of that in their head or have to make notes or anything, so this is cheap, but I'm gonna do what I did last time. There will come a day of reckoning where I have to go back and change how I did this, but for now, this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Lives times 3. Lives times 2. Now, much like the lack of a limit on the coins, that was completely by accident. I was just holding jump when it started, but it looked like you blasted out of the pipe. Just like the coins, I don't really have a baked-in limit. I can go into negative lives. We'll have to fix that later when it matters, because right now the only thing that can kill Mario is me jumping in this pit, and the only thing... Well, nothing can get me to 99 coins. We don't have 99 coins here. Point is, we'll worry about the technical details like limitations later. For now, I think this is good. Like and subscribe. Thank you and good night.